So guys, we are here on our table to shape our skirt. So we are here on our table to insert our measurements, our skirt measurements. So that is why we are here. So I've gone ahead to iron the dart. See, I ironed the dart to the SB side back, and also iron this part to the SF side front. So this is the front part, this is the back part. So I have gone ahead with my pin. I made sure the right side is facing the right side, the back right side is facing the front right side. So I've pinned it down. I even also went ahead to iron this part with my half inch and bend it down. Iron here with my half inch and iron it down, because this is how it's going to be looking like. So with my pin, I've pinned down this area because I want to insert my measurement. If you do not pin it down, trying to insert your measurement will not be easy. It won't give you the accurate measurement, your accurate measurement, you understand? So before you insert your measurement, your skirt measurement, make sure you pin down this aspect. The way this aspect is being sewn, our zipper is here and this part is sewn to this part. Make sure you pin it down, please. Make sure you pin it down, please. So I've pinned this area down. So now I'm going to be inserting my zipper. My waist is 34. 34 divided by 2, I get 17. Do not forget, 34 divided by 2, I get 17. But before then, I'm going to be inserting my hip. I'll be inserting my hip and my other. I told you my hip is 9 inches. So I can see my hip, this thing here, curve here. So I can also see my hip curve here, you understand? So that is what I'm doing, you see, with the curve here. So that is what I'm doing. So guys, that is the hip from waist to hip length, from waist to hip length. So after that, I'm going to be inserting my waist measurement. 34 divided by 2, 17 inches. So I'm going to be inserting my 17 inches. My 17 inches. So this way. This way. This is my 17 inches. So I'm going to be inserting my hip circumference 40 divided by 2. That should give me 20. So you see how this this bump aspect is looking. You see how pronounced it is. I taught you what to do to achieve this. So by the time you do it this way, this is what you will get. It is pronounced this way, so your bum gets to sit comfortably without being choked, you understand? Especially when you are working with a client with bigger bum, do not forget. So yes, although there is another technique you get to get a bigger bum than this for a client with a bigger bum, that only can be taught in the intermediate class. I can't teach you that in this class because it will be a lot for you to take in. So what I'll do now, I'll insert my 20 hip circumference 40 divided by 2. I will insert my 20. Make sure you stretch it. Always stretch it. Always stretch it. Always stretch it. Do not forget, because all these materials tend to stretch. They tend to stretch. So always stretch it. See? So this is 20 rather. This is 20. Okay. So Using 20 here, take out 2 from 20. Do not forget, that was what we did on the hemline. Take out 2 from 20. You know, we took out 2 from 10. Okay, let's do it this way. We took out 2 from 10. We dropped 8 here. So I can say 8 times 4 is equal to 32. 8 times 4 is equal to 32. So 32 divided by 2 is equal to 16. So if you notice that maybe you feel like the 16 will be too choked, you can make it 17. You understand? For easy movement. Can make it 17. Can make it 17. You can make it 18 for easy movement. 17 or 18 for easy movement. Do not forget. So I will come to this part. I'll divide this one into 2. Divide this one at this measurement at the waist into 2. I'll bring back this. See, I'll turn to the other part. I'll indicate my hip line. I'll indicate my hip line. So after that, indicating my hip line, so I'll go in that same measurement. I'll drop it. No, I'll indicate my hip line. I'll drop it on the waist. It is waist measurement. Please do not forget. So I'll come to this other side. I'll measure the hip measurement from this part to this part. Then I'll divide it into 2. So I'll chalk. So after that, I'll turn to this part. I will indicate it here. I will indicate it here. I will indicate it here. So I will turn to this side again. I'm just making it this way so you get to understand. Please, guys, I want to be sure again. So I'll make sure they are equal here. Make sure they are equal here. Then I will divide this part. This is 3 inches. No need. I will drop 1.5 here. Then I will turn to this part and drop my 1.5. Make sure they are equal. 1.5, 1.5. Guys, so that is it. 1.5, 1.5. So what I'll be doing now is to connect. I'll make sure it's equal here. I'll make sure it's equal here. I'll connect. So I'll be connecting this way. This way. So I'll do this. So I'll turn to this part because you're a beginner, please. So I make sure this part is equal, guys. So I'll be connecting. After that, guys, I made sure I, you know, I threw it. Make sure I make it align to avoid curvy part. So guys, we'll be heading to the, you know, sewing machine to sew this both sides together. So guys, here we are on the sewing machine to join our skirts together, the front and back of our skirts together, you know, this same way we have been doing the back stitch. Do not forget. So guys, make sure you arrange it while sewing. Make sure you arrange it while sewing, please. Trim it out, the excess thread I mean. So you sew this other side too. Back stitch, and you also check to be sure it's balanced properly to get a perfect stitch. So keep going. Keep going, guys. Keep going and back stitch. Trim excess thread and take off your pins. And as well as search this, you know, this part before joining them together. You serge here differently, you serge here differently, you do same here differently, you serge everywhere before you start joining it together. That is how they sew ready to wear. So you serge them before joining them together. If you do not have, it's not a bad thing. Can as well as finish sewing everything. After making everything, you take it to where you pay money to serge or weave, guys. So the next thing we'll be doing is to fix our band. This is our band, so we'll be fixing our band now, guys. This is it. This is our waistband. This is the folded part. This one is folded in. So we'll come to this part that is not folded. You understand? I already started, and now I remember that I realized that, sorry, that the camera was not recording, so I had to, you know, loosen it up. So I will start from the beginning so you get to see. So this is our band. This is the folded area. This is the folded part. This part is not folded. So you bring this part that is not folded to the right side, to the wrong side, waist side of your skirt. This is the waist. See? This is the waist. This is the waist. I want to zip it up so you get to understand what I'm talking about. So this is the waist, guys. So you zip it down, see, unzip it. After that, you bring your band to this part. You place it this way. You make sure you bring out some inches from the waist. Could be 1, could be half. Understand? I'm bringing out 1 from the waist. So you make sure you bring out 1 inch from the waist part here. So we are going to sew it down, straight down. So I'll be sewing it now. A back stitch on 1/2 inch. Do not forget 1/2 inch. Half inch. Do not forget. So when you get to this part where our front and back bodies is being joined together, just the same way I taught you on the sleeve, you understand, the same thing I taught you. See, you do it. Fold this part, you see, fold it in a triangular form. Fold this part too in a triangular form. Fold it down. That will help you take, you know, this bulk out of the way. Then you place back your band. Continue sewing on 1/2 inch. I will be going down. I'll be sewing down now on my 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. Do not forget. So we are folding it in. Do not forget, guys. So guys, I'll come to this part now. I will do this. See, I'll be doing this. Fold it this way, the band, do not forget. And I will stitch it down on a straight line. You can, with your pencil, you know, take it up so you get to know, you don't make mistake. Place it, this line. See, bring it out and cut it off. See, so the next thing I'll be doing is this, but before then I will cut this zipper here away, out of the way, so I'll be free to do this. See, guys, so I'll be stitching on the right side now. This is the reason why I folded this part in with 1/2 inch. You see why I folded it in by 1/2 inch? This is the reason I folded this part in by 1/2 inch with my pressing iron, you see, so that this part will lay flat for me when it's time to sew it round the waistline. So I will turn it inside out. I will turn it inside out. Then I will make sure, because this is the part, the one part of the band is supposed to be longer than the other one. So one part of the band is supposed to be longer than the other one. So I'm going to be bringing this part out by maybe 1 inch. 1 inch or 1.5 or 1.25. So you see, this is 1.5. I guess I'm okay with 1.5. 1.5. See? 1.5. As a beginner, please make use of your tape measure. So I'll be cutting this part out. I don't need it anymore. Cutting it out. Make sure it is really flat, so that part will not appear bulky. Then I'll cut this part out. I'll leave some inches that I'll be stitching it with. So I'm going to sew it on a straight line to meet this part. See, I'll be sewing it on a straight line to meet this part. So that is what I'll be doing now. So I will sew, I'll back stitch again. So guys, I can stitch now, I can trim now. See? So I'll bring it out from this part. There's something called loop turner, but I don't have it. So see? So now I'll be going in. You see? I'll be doing this. You see? Then I will sew it. So at this point, you can make use of your hemming gum on the waistline. If you know you want it to, you want to achieve a ready to wear look, make use of your hemming gum. Insert your hemming gum in it and iron it round the waistline. Or you make use of your I've taught you how to hem. You can do hemming on the waistline, or you make use of your hemming gum. But in this class, I want to sew it. I'm going to be sewing it. So arrange it this way, and sew it. While doing this, be careful. Be really careful, so you achieve very perfect finishing. So guys, see, it is already in place for me, because I have already, with my pressing iron, ironed it down. See? So I will trim it, trim off the excess thread. So the way I'm sewing, I'm checking to make sure that my band is laying flat. Arrange it as you sew. You arrange to achieve a neat, perfect finishing. Sew and arrange, guys. So you see, see, guys, make sure it is neatly arranged. So with my seam ripper, I'll be doing this. Push it in. So guys, now be heading to the ironing table to iron this. Understand? To iron this. So guys, here we are on the ironing table. I'm done ironing, so I'm done pressing down the basic skirt. Like I said, I'm done pressing it down. See how it is. This dart, back dart facing the ASP, and the front dart facing the SF. You understand? Side front and side back. So see how neat it is. See how the band is. See how the band is. You see. So I also went ahead to press the hemming part, the hem part rather. So I made use of my hemming gum. See, I made use of my hemming gum, so it could give us this ready to wear look. So you see, I'm still going to turn it to the right side so you get to see how beautiful it is. So before fixing the zipper, like I said earlier, before fixing the zipper and joining this point and joining it at all, if you have a serger or a weaving machine, can as well as, you know, weave all these rough edges, weave it one by one, not together. Please weave it one by one, so that when you get to sew in the zipper and join it at the back, you understand, you get to iron it, you open press it this way. You open press it when you weave it in one by one, you get to open press it this way. But if you weave it together or serge it together this way, pressing it will not be, you know, it won't come out perfect. So it is advised you open press your seam. Always open press your in seam. So I went ahead, I used my hemming gum for the hem and hemming gum for the vent also here. So you can as well as use your serger here or your weaving machine. If you do not have it, there are people that, you know, they weave. You pay to weave. When you get there, just take it there, you pay your money, you weave. So I thought to bring this skirt here just so you understand. This skirt is this kind of skirt, so it is the same thing. So this is the right side of this one and this is the right side of this one. So this is the wrong side of this one, you understand? So this is it. So when you make use of your lining, when you get to the intermediate level, you'll be taught how to, you know, sew this one with your lining. This is called a pegged skirt. This one is called a pegged skirt. This skirt now can be worn as an office skirt. You know, it's been worn by those bankers. You can wear this, any of this skirt. You can wear it with a crop top, or you can wear it with a you can even use that with a box crop top, but you make the band go up higher than this one. If you know you don't want your belly to show, but if you want your belly to show, let it stop, the waist of the skirt stop at your true waistline, not skirt line. So the skirt gets to go up a bit. You can wear it with a peplum top, you can wear it with a shirt, you can wear it with you know, you can rock it anyhow you want. So that is it. So this is an office skirt, a pep skirt. So this is it. This is the wrong part. When you make use of your lining, this is how it will look like. It's just that sewing it with the lining is more technical. Making an outfit with lining is very, very technical. At times can be very, very technical. The reason why we don't introduce lining in the foundational class, the beginners class, because a beginners class, you should learn the basics first. When you learn the basics, you understand, you get to advance as time goes on. When you migrate to intermediate class, advanced class, and master class, you understand. So this is it. I'll be turning this one out so you get to see the fit, how beautiful it is. So guys, it's not a hard thing. Sewing is not a hard thing to do. When you are sewing, make sure you try to enjoy the process. When you enjoy the process, believe me, you come up with a perfect result. You come up with a perfect result. This zip is very, very close and I didn't really press it. That is why the lining is entering inside it. So this is it. So this is, I thought I should let you know, this is the back side of the skirt. So this is the vent area. See how the vent is looking. See how the vent, see how it looks. See how it looks, see how it looks, see how it is. Very neat. So you get to learn this one in the intermediate, sometimes in the advanced class, because it's very technical. Yes, it's very, very technical. So this is the skirt we are making, but we have made. Back to this one. So this is it. See the outcome. So I will also turn it to the right part so you get to see the outcome, guys. It's very, very neat and beautiful. Imagine you making this with an Ankara. It might not really bring the out, it might not really bring the beauty, but imagine you making it with a crepe material. Yes, a crepe material. So you can make this, you can, this is a business you can start with. You can begin, you understand, you can make this different sizes. Make sure you get to work your size chart. Maybe look for how to work your size chart, maybe from your clients. You can, there's how they do it. So you can do this as ready to wear. You can do blouses as ready to wear. You can make a gown. We'll be learning how to make gown in this class as ready to wear. You can, try to be creative. Let your creativity guide you. So you can do this, and and you are good to go. See the vent, see how beautiful it is, see how nice it is. See the back, this waist part, please, this longer part should go inside. When you are fixing your hook and eye, this longer part will be inside, not this way round. This is wrong, please. This one should go in, while this shorter part should be on top, please. And you get to fix your hook and eye. Your hook will be here, the eye will be here. You understand? So that is how it is being done. You see? So this is the back part. See the back part, see the back part. You see the back part, you see the front part. So the next, now guys, we are going to test fit this so you get to see it on my body and see the outcome, guys. So guys, here is the outcome of this skirt. Like I told you, I'm going to put it on and I'll be showing you guys how it looks on me. So this is the front part of it. You see that the one inch we came down by, just to eliminate some small lines at this part. You see that it worked. You see how neat it is. You see how that, see how everything is fine. See how fine it is. You see the back part. You see how the back part is. See the space we created for our bum. You understand? See how it's being seated accurately and is perfect. You see the down part. You see how it is, you see how it is, see how nice it is and how neat it is. So like I told you, this hemming part, I made use of an hemming gum. You can as well as make use of you can as well as hem it with your needle and thread. I already taught you how to hem with needle and thread. So guys, this is the outcome. This is our skirt. This is our skirt. I've not fixed my hook and eye yet. That is why it's still like this. By the time I fix it, it will relax this way. So you see how our skirt is, see how beautiful our skirt is. You see, I can even lift my legs because the slit, the inches I use for my back vent, the slit is perfect. So this is it. This is what you get when you pay attention to your practicals. Please, while submitting your practicals, I want you to, you know, make either something like this or more perfect than this, please. Nothing less, please. Thanks guys. We'll see in another class. I remain Favor. Bye for now.